Boom. Let's go. Let's start my... Starta chatten så att jag ser den. Så, chatt igång. Jag ska göra en Instagram-post om att man streamar. Då ska vi se. Gjort. Där kan vi gömma lite där. Där behöver inte vara där. Klick. Stream. Online. Sorry. Så. Vart tog chatten vägen? Disconnected från chatt. Där. Nu. Så. Just det. Här är vi. Jag har något cookies. I'm sorry. Jag vill äta cookies. Äta på stream är kanske inte det bästa. Men det är gott. Mhm.
A word if I may, Lady Piermont.
For you, George. I'm all ears. How can I help?
Kan du få bort han?
Anything else you can tell me about Mr. Hobbs?
My lip.
It was clear that Lady Piermont... We're still trying to figure out a way to distract Hobbs and take a look in that portfolio. Lady Piermont was... Are you sure I couldn't tempt you with a top?
Are you trying to get me drunk, you naughty, naughty boy?
Mm. Han vill
Excuse me,
jag få
Mr.
full.
Hobbs. What now? How about another whiskey? Thanks, but I've already got a glassful.
Drick upp den då. Vi får dricka upp den.
Excuse me, Miss... What? Tell me more about why all the Are you sure? Are you deaf? And I'm really curious about...
Ja, drick mer.
So, are you and Lady... And I item.
Not so loud, mate. We'll give her ideas.
The painting is looking good. It would look... Showing that to... Showing that to... Hobbs got...
La in the menu då.
How about another whiskey?
That's smashing. Far away.
Excuse...
All right, mate.
Hobbs.
I told you.
I'm sorry.
Du är full, men du är inte... Inte tillräckligt för att...
A word if I'm... For you...
Anything else you... It was... We're still trying to figure out a...
Han är full.
Lady Piermont. Are you...
Are you...
What do you think of this?
Not much.
Kan jag prata med dig?
Nico would suggest she just didn't...
Vad sa han?
Nico had suggested that Lady Piermont could help in some way. She just didn't... Are you...
Are you...
How about another...
Thanks, but I'm...
Så får han ännu fullare eller vad är frågan?
Excuse me, Mr. Hobbs.
Hold your horses, will you? We could chat in the pub once I've finished this.
Hobbs was really drunk. I'd better not touch the thermostat again.
Mhm. Öka volymen kanske?
I turned the volume up a few notches. A word if...
For you...
We're still... What do you think of this?
Not much.
What do you think of this?
Not
Not
much. Nähä.
Would you like...
I'd rather not.
What do you think of this?
Not much.
Wary of any more life-changing surprises. It was a...
Ah. Kan gå upp nu när han är full. Nej. Ja. Det kunde jag göra.
It was locked. I wondered what was behind the door.
Goddammit.
Oh, you! Get down from there. You'll trip the power in the whole building if you're not careful.
Blowing the power would certainly have distracted Hobbs, but the elevator alone wasn't going to trip the whole system.
Så ökat volymen.
Oh, you!
Mhm. Ökat volymen och vad är det då?
I wasn't going to mess around with that wiring.
Hmm?
I had no... I didn't need to... I'd better not... A word, if I may, Lady Piermont.
For you, George, I'm all ears. How can I help?
We're still trying...
Något med stereon.
Hob? The stereo was switched off. Adjust... The record had stopped.
Inte byta.
It- Burroughs, Dick... I turned the volume down again. I
Nej.
turned the volume up a few notches. That would...
Vad finns det ute?
Climbing drain. The mailbox. The large dump. I'd all... I decided... The van's hood was already open. I'd need the keys. I had no reason.
For God's sake, the door's open!
I wouldn't have been able to break the... There was definitely...
Oh,
The ele... It was a shaky old elevator.
Jag måste få den här att krossas. Kan du ställa dig på eller vet du så lite tyngre?
A word if I'm... For you...
Lady Piermont, we need your help.
How thrilling! What do you need? Subterfuge? Leisure domain?
Actually, I just need you to step onto that lift behind you.
Oh, but of course.
Det var så enkelt. Så att det blir tyngre.
Is this good, George, darling?
Perfect. Now, just stay right there.
Timed event, säkert.
Now was my chance.
Öppet.
Impressionist sketches. Well, it wasn't La Malediccio, but it did appear to be a study for an element of the painting, the Ouroboros. There was something different about the image in the center. It was the Ouroboros.
Oj.
It looked like... I figured the sketch might come in handy, so I took it.
what the heck are you doing with those? They're private papers.
Huh?
Well, that was fun. Just like when you were a private dick, George.
So, you're not models?
No, Mr. Hobbs.
Well, you can't be a copper. You're not stupid enough. So what the blazes are you doing in my studio?
We're investigating the theft of La Malediccio.
I told you I just restored it. That's what I do. Restore paintings.
And these sketches?
Studies done during the restoration. Nothing more. I've got naught to do with what happened after that painting left this studio. How was I to know it was going to get Henri killed?
How did you know his name?
Hang on a second. How do you know Henri's dead?
Look, he and I went back a long way. Le Lézard Bleu was on the ropes, so I got the painting into his exhibition. Nothing like this was supposed to happen.
Hej snutteliten.
We're not
Allt
accusing you of
väl.
anything, Mr. Hobbs. We just want to get to the bottom of this.
I get that, and I'll help you however I can. But this mess is way above my pay grade.
How come you needed to make so many sketches of the painting to restore it?
Restoration's not about throwing a load of paint around. It takes research. The Serpent is a
Research.
complicated painting. A lot of subtext. A lot of symbols.
Why would anyone want to steal La Maledizio? It's not exactly a famous painting.
True, but there is something special about it that's hard to describe. There's conviction in every brushstroke. Whoever El Serp was, he had a tale to tell. The symbolism is deeply religious.
Allt är bara bra med mig. Klockan
Tell me about
tickar
the
var
symbols
på
on La
lite för
Maledizio.
snabbt. Redan 11.
Very Christian, deeply religious, but not exactly orthodox.
The sort of thing that would upset a priest? There was one at the gallery
Men
telling
jag ska
everyone
nog
how
spela
evil it
till
was.
midnatt
As I
kanske
said,
till och
it's
med.
not exactly
Jag får se.
orthodox, and the church can be very touchy about orthodoxy. Especially now they can't just burn anyone they disagree with.
We have reason to believe that Medovsky is mixed up in the theft of La Maledizio.
Eh? What would he gain from stealing his own painting?
We have strong evidence that Medovsky is not the real owner.
You'll have a hard time proving that. Medovsky has a full set of provenances for the painting. It traces its legitimate ownership all the way back to the painter.
Why didn't Medovsky mention him?
Because they're not with him. Henri's got them. Or had them.
And Henri is dead.
So ask his partner.
Lane?
Lane, yeah, Lane. Look, pal, you're wasting your time looking for conspiracies here. And you're wasting my time if you're not actually going to get naked. Go get the provenance from Lane, and everything will turn out hunky-dory.
But it also puts Marquez's story into question.
Not my problem, darling. Now, both of you, get lost. I've got a painting to finish.
Painting to
And we
finish.
have a critic to interrogate.
Someone's lying, but who?
Is it the gangster or the old Spaniard?
The painter or the art critic?
I need to head back for Nave's reconstruction.
What about the evidence from Medovsky's house? Will you give it to Nave?
I think I should. And I can put the squeeze on Lane. Ask him about the provenance.
Good. I've got lunch with Ronnie tomorrow. This story is hotting up, and I want to make sure he keeps me on it.
Taxi?
Tillbaka till Paris. Jajamän. Kan jag gå dit? Trycka mer på robotrösten.
Here I was again at the crime scene. Inside the gallery, I could see lots of activity. Nave preparing for the reconstruction, no doubt.
Run, Georgie, run! Hide from the evil!
Save. Så. Jag hoppas det där räcker. Så. Då ska vi se.
Nico and I had a good idea who the killer was. Now all we had to do was persuade Nave.
Sir, I already tried starting it up. I think it's broken.
Nonsense, Moo. This machine has the power of 10 investigators.
But investigators never fail to start up, sir.
Your pessimism is duly noted, Moo. But have faith. This machine will analyze the scene, compute the data, and deduce everything for us. The location of the second shooter will be a mystery no more. One moment.
A marvel indeed, sir. Though at the moment it is kaput.
Your pessimism has obviously infected the circuitry, Moo. Let me think for a moment.
If I could just...
Shh. Eh bien, Moo, now try realigning the laser matrix.
Sir, I have no idea what that is.
Move over, Moo. Now, let me see. Oscillating reverberator. Check. Refraction spectrometer. Check. Now, what can I do? Ah, Monsieur Stobart, it's only you. Glad you could finally make it.
Inspector, I've got some good news and some bad news.
Oh, yes? I shall be the judge of that.
I think I know who the killer is.
Really?
Yep, he's a gardener called Shears living in London.
Fascinating. And the good news?
We don't need to do your reconstruction.
You joke with me, Monsieur Stobart.
It's not a joke. This guy Shears was working for a Russian ex-mobster. It's all part of a highly complex fraud.
Gardeners, KGB, fraud. You are a fantasist, monsieur.
Monsieur.
And I have no time for fantasy. Reality is my suitcase, as you Americans say. Now, stand over there and keep out of trouble until the others arrive.
Well, who are we waiting for?
Mademoiselle Collard and Father Simeon. Please, I am very busy. Ah, Moo, a clever choice. But no cigar for you. Try the red.
Mon Dieu!
Mon Dieu. Okej. Jag kan röra på mig.
It was pointless trying to get a closer look at the machine while Nave and... Lane.
Stobart,
What's the deal with that device?
it's a farce. They've been trying to get it working for hours.
Looks like something out of a 50s sci-fi movie.
It probably is.
What do you think of Nave?
The man is a buffoon. I have better things to do than wait for these idiots to get their forensic whatnot to work. The only silver lining is that Nave seems more annoyed than I am.
I gather you're the man to ask about the provenance for the painting.
For La Malediccio? Well, you have been busy, haven't you, Stobart?
I'd like to see it.
So speak to Bijou. She took care of the business side of the gallery. The provenance is in the office safe. She has the key.
Lane was a pushover when you had him cornered. Though it looked like Bijou hadn't been completely honest with me after all. I needed to pay her another visit. What do you think of Moo?
Who?
The policeman with Nave.
I assume he's another idiot.
Why's that?
I believe one can tell a man by the company he keeps.
I'll bear that in mind, Mr. Lane. Okay, thanks.
Yes, yes.
Yes, move. I was just about to say the same thing.
Jag råkar alltid klicka lite för mycket ibland.
Do it. Move. What have you done?
Pardon me, sir, but I believe it was you who said...
This is no time for blame. You have broken the machine.
Mon Dieu.
Kan jag lämna?
Stupid. Monsieur Stobart, you will not leave until this is over. Understood?
Okay.
But I just need...
This is a reconstruction. You will remain here until I have concluded my investigations. Do I make myself clear?
Okay, clear.
Okay,
I considered making a run for it, but forcing Moo to chase me would have been cruel. And it would have been silly to risk my investigation. Better to play along with Nave and get the reconstruction over as quickly as possible.
Måste vi fixa den där.
Inspector... What seems to be the problem?
Monsieur Stobart, if Paris' finest cannot get this very expensive and very complex machine to work, then I doubt if an insurance salesman can...
I'm an insurance assessor, actually.
Oh, I see. Well, la-di-da to you, monsieur.
Oh, yeah? Well, la-di-da to you back.
Whatever. You are neither qualified nor clever enough to operate such an instrument.
Like us.
What was that, Moo?
I said, unlike us, sir.
Have you been a detective long?
Long enough, monsieur?
You've solved a lot of crimes, I guess.
More than you have had hot dinners?
Well, I've had a lot of hot dinners, Inspector.
Oh, yes? How many?
What?
Precisely how many hot dinners have you had, monsieur?
I don't know. Thousands?
You prove my point for me, monsieur. Precision and accuracy are everything.
You truly are a unique and amazing man, Inspector Nave.
Well, I'm glad you are impressed.
I was sure I could get the machine to work if I could just get Nave out of the way.
Ja, vi kan prata med Moo.
Excuse me.
Please, monsieur, I'm a little busy.
Kan du hjälpa mig? Eller kan jag gå in dit?
Can I ask you something else?
If you...
What does it do?
Your guess is as...
Is there anything else you're not...
Get...
Changed your opinion?
Who?
Moo.
Who?
Never mind. Is Nave a good detective?
He's as good a detective as I am a...
You light on your feet, Lane?
Do I look...
Okay.
Kan jag lura in han hit? Jag slår igång alarmet och går därifrån så att de blir...
That was where La Maledicts...
Ja.
That was where La...
Nej. Skit i det då.
Monsieur Stobart, please...
Okej, jag får inte gå dit. En plugg. Jag har inte kunnat röra på förut.
It was pointless trying to get a...
Ja. Starta den då. Jag har ryckt ut strömmen. Nu måste jag säga det.
Inspector Nav. I know this sounds obvious, but are you sure it's plugged in?
Monsieur Stobart, do you really think I would be so stupid as to not check the fundamentals?
We all make mistakes.
What a ridiculous... Look, I can see from here it's... Ah.
Do you need assistance, sir?
Very funny. One moment.
That got rid of him. Now is my chance.
Boom, pussel.
I was going to have to figure that out quickly.
Det var lite tur, flax.
Time to get the show on the road.
See, Moo? I knew I would get it working.
I'm not sure that you...
Precisely. You knew my superior intellect would win through in the end.
Yes, sir. Sir, I beg your pardon, but I think there is a teeny snag.
Go on.
Yep.
We have no victim.
Good God, Moo. Are you suggesting I kill someone for the sake of this reenactment?
No, sir. Just saying...
Coffee.
Need a body, sir.
Ah, yes. I see. You'll make a detective yet, Moo. I, of course, foresaw this, and I nominate... you.
Me? Well, I'm not dead.
Have you ever acted, Monsieur Stobart?
Well, I don't like to blow my own trumpet, but I went down a storm playing the lead in Cat on a Felt-Tip Roof last summer.
Hmm. You played the cat?
No.
So, not the lead. Half-truths again, monsieur. Nevertheless, here is your chance to play a real lead role.
But he looks nothing like the victim, sir.
Oh, damn it, Moo. Must you find problems all the time? Let me think of a way to make this work.
Relying on Nave's problem-solving skills could mean a long, long wait. I had to find something to make me more like Henri. I'll have a look around. Maybe I'll find something.
Yes, you do that. Very similitude is the
glasögon.
key, Stobart.
Jag behöver glasögon. Åh, nu kommer in Nick.
Ah, you have arrived at last.
Prästens glasögon.
Please, make yourselves comfortable. We are just making some last-minute adjustments.
Prästens
Father
glasögon.
Simeon, Nico.
Hi, George.
Welcome to the asylum.
Let me guess. Nave is overjoyed we've solved the case and he's putting us up for an award.
Not quite. I told him about Shears and Medovsky. He says it's fantasy.
But that's crazy.
Tell me about it.
So what do we do now?
Carry on anyway, and nail Medovsky.
What about Nave?
Ignore him.
And this charade?
The reconstruction? Well, sooner it starts, sooner it's over.
George, what on earth is that machine?
It's Nave's baby. Supposedly, it's going to analyze the crime scene and tell us what happened.
But we already know what happened.
Sure we do, but Nave doesn't.
Quiet, please! How can I concentrate with all this racket going on?
Lane was right. Nave was an idiot.
Så ja, jag får prata med dig och få dina glasögon.
Hello, Father.
Mr. Stobart, will this take long?
I'm not sure. Nave appears to be struggling with the machine.
I'll pray for some divine intervention then.
If you think that'll help.
The Lord is always listening, George.
And the Lord needs your glasses.
Hello, Father.
Mr.
Huh?
I'll pray.
If you...
The Lord...
Jag behöver glasögon. Är det du?
Can I ask...
If you...
What does it do? Anything else?
The man...
Is there any...
Gatling.
Changed your...
Who?
Move.
Det är
Never
inte-
mind.
Det är
Okej.
bara utgråt så att man inte behöver fråga om igen. Okej, prata med Nico.
There was no point making small talk.
Nej.
Mu was standing at attention, waiting for Nave's orders. Now that the machine... You got any idea how I...
You mean apart from being...
Well,
Monsieur Stubar. Figure it out.
can I just...
Go.
You must be the top...
Yes.
How about Top Banana? You the top...
Kindly cease your babble.
Just that.
Monsieur Stobart, if you...
I decided...
Det är en som har glasögon här och det är prästen.
Father Simeon looked agitated. Father Simeon was seeking the help of the Lord.
Men
That was where La Melody...
det blir som glasögon, hörni. Oj. Sorry. Prästen vill inte ge mig glasögon. Så jag vet inte riktigt.
The poster looked over.
Det får jag inte göra.
The best place...
Ja, nu fick jag göra det. Ja. Hans huvud.
On the head of the statue was a pair of Henri's glasses.
Ja.
Maybe, just maybe, the glasses would make me look like Henri.
Ja, ta dem då. Så.
Henri's notice board. The frame contained... I found these glasses of Henri's.
Stole or found? Never mind. That might just do it. Come on, everyone, into position.
Så ja, nu börjar
I
det.
want everyone to stand precisely where they were when the victim died.
Jag är så trött. Jag försöker hålla mig vaken.
This process is ridiculous.
God moves in mysterious ways, Father.
Indeed. And the devil makes work for idle hands, Mr. Stobart.
Shh! Stobart, you are supposed to be dead. Please be dead more quietly.
I tried to tell Nave the truth about his bloodstain.
Didn't he believe you? You're a man of God.
His faith is in science, Mr. Stobart, not God.
Father?
Yes, my son.
Do you think the machine will give the inspector some insight into Henri's murder?
He will find the answers he seeks, but he asks the wrong questions. This was no ordinary murder.
Do you think Inspector Nave will ever figure this out?
I'm not sure, although I'm no expert.
Yeah, neither is he by the looks of it. Last time we met, you said the stolen painting was evil.
Let me explain. I'm a Dominican, Mr. Stobart. The Dominican order was founded to seek out and destroy heresy.
Why?
Because heresy is evil.
Okay.
For 1,000 years we have fought against heresy. Indeed, our enemies gave us a nickname, the Hounds of God. Dominicanis, Dominican, you see?
Very clever.
Now this painting, the Maledictio, is without doubt heretical.
Whoa, hold on. How can a painting be heretical?
Because it is filled with Gnostic imagery. And Gnostics are heretics.
What kind of imagery?
Evil imagery. The Ouroboros, the snake eating its tail. Images of false saints, heretical saints.
So you think the painting itself is evil?
It trails murder in its wake, Mr. Stobart.
And murder is police work, monsieur. Silence, please, both of you.
Silence.
Who are these false saints?
Gnostic saints, not beatified by the church. They question orthodoxy, lure the unwary down dark paths of forbidden knowledge, and condemn innocent souls to the fires of damnation.
You mean like a Black Sabbath album? The Ouroboros, what exactly is it?
It is a Gnostic symbol. It marks something that is hidden. There are trees illustrated within the Ouroboros. They symbolize knowledge. So the Ouroboros alludes to hidden knowledge. The painting must be destroyed to stop this knowledge being revealed.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That is the first set of results completed. Only 36 more to do. Please remain in position while we reset the machine. You may relax and talk amongst yourselves.
Jag har glömt ploppa upp 2 bronze trophies på min tracker. Ska jag gå och göra det nu? Eller sen? Nu kanske. Så att det blir gjort. Så att det blir gjort. Bonk, bonk. tycker de hade gjort är bra. Kanske borde återgå till att streama vid datorn.
You keep talking about the Gnostics. Who are they?
Så att jag enkelt kan göra såna här saker.
A warped branch of Christianity that reveres Lucifer as equal to, or perhaps greater than, God.
I can see how that might trouble the Vatican.
The Vatican is the least of your worries. Please be quiet!
Vade retro satana.
What's the matter?
It is worse than I thought.
What is it? It's just a sketch.
Not just a sketch. The painting.
Boom.
I wondered if it was something I'd said.
I have to get out of here. Now.
Father Simeon, I forbid you to leave. This is an official investigation.
Don't you understand? A great evil is upon us. The painting is evil. The heretical Gnostics in league with the devil himself.
The devil?
Don't you understand? The tabula veritatis, the tablet of truth. It is real.
Well, well. Someone is upset. Pressing your witnesses a little too hard, Inspector Nave?
And you are? This is official police business?
Richard Langham, Interpol, serious art theft. We spoke on the phone, Inspector?
Ah, yes, sir. You didn't say you would be attending my crime scene.
What exactly is this machine, Inspector?
A little invention of mine, Monsieur Langham. It will compute whose blood this is on the floor, and...
Not to worry, Inspector. Perhaps you could move aside? I'm intrigued to see what you're up to.
Ah, of course. It is rather groundbreaking.
Pizza box.
Tomato sauce.
It looks like your suspect was a Hawaiian, Inspector.
A Hawaiian? Mon Dieu. Move! Get on to the Hawaiian embassy straight away. There is a surf killer on the loose. Alert the airports and the surf shops.
Sorry, Inspector. I mean, Hawaiian pizza. Your blood stain is a pizza sauce.
Pizza? Move! You fool! Forget the surf shops. Get on to the Italian embassy. This has mafia written all over it.
Oj, oj.
Nah, Inspector, if you don't mind, I'd like to speak to your witnesses. And in the meantime, perhaps you should try and get your priest back. Madame Collard, Mr. Stobart, I assume. Can I buy you chaps a coffee?
Langham sounded a little more on the ball. Maybe he'd bring a dose of common sense to the case.
Visst är det skönt att ligga i soffan och spela? Ja, det är det.
Inspector Nave brought me up to speed and told me about you guys.
I can guess what he said. But what's your interest in the robbery?
I've been tracking a gang of art thieves for some time, and this looked like a good lead.
Det som gör att mig tvek till och med jag ska spela vid datorn.
I was hoping you might be able to help.
We're flattered.
Det är enklare att streama vid datorn, men det är mysigare att spela vid tvn i soffan.
So, maybe we can help each other. I gather you insured the exhibition.
That's right, and we're liable to lose a packet.
Any leads so far?
Maybe. There's a Russian guy called Madovsky who turns out to be the owner of the painting.
Madovsky?
You know him?
Oligarch, oil, art, aluminium. Ex-KGB. Very nasty. You need to be careful. Madovsky's dangerous. He kills anyone who gets in his way.
Oj, oj.
For a cop, Langham seemed okay. Trouble with doing deals with cops, there's usually a payback down the line. But I figured that'd be a price worth paying to bring down Medovsky. We found evidence that links Medovsky to the company that installed the security at the gallery.
Interesting.
And one of his men, a guy called Shears, was in Paris on the day of the robbery.
Really?
We also found a letter from someone called Gainan wanting to buy the painting from Medovsky.
Gainan? The name rings a bell? Did you find anything else about him?
No, we were in a hurry.
What about the priest?
Ah, the good Father Simeon. Well, something spooked him, that's for sure.
So I gather.
He kept saying La Maledizio was evil.
Perhaps he's right. It certainly caused evil, hasn't it? I'll take leads from anyone, Mr. Stobart, even a crazy priest. Let's keep in touch. Thank you for your help. Coffee's on me, or rather, on Interpol. Miss Collard, Mr. Stobart.
Vilkas telefonnummer nu?
So, George, what do you think?
Telefon.
Interesting. He seems to be on top of things.
I agree.
You know, Nico, this could start getting dangerous.
You think Langham's right about Medovsky?
Well, he appears to be on the ball.
I thought he was cute.
He was English, Nico. They're all cute to you.
Hidden depths, too.
Oh, yeah? What about my hidden depths?
You showed me those long ago, Georges. Well, I'm off home to write up the story so far. You?
I need to pay Bijou another visit. She's not been completely honest with me.
Tin Bijou.
Bijou had told me she didn't have anything to do with the business.
Lane said...
But Lane said the opposite. One of them was lying. The door was locked.
Yes?
Bijou, it's George again. The air was heavy with incense and alcohol. Reminded me of the old alma mater. What happened?
George, please help me. I am lost.
Nej. Låt skivan.
Oh, help me. You must help me.
What's wrong, Bijou?
I can't play our song. I've lost Henri and now our song.
You mean the record? How did it happen?
I stumbled and trod on it by mistake.
What song was it, Bijou?
I'm lost without it. Lost.
The name of the song, Bijou.
Jasmine. It was our song.
I'll see what I can do.
Jasmine.
Who sang?
My darling Henri, of course. You got to #2 in the Swedish charts. I was so proud. Get me another one, Georges. Oh, please tell me you will.
I guess I can try.
Oh, you're a darling.
I felt terrible. I was anything but a darling. All I was really after was the key to the safe. Lane tells me you've got the provenance, that you did all the paperwork for the gallery.
Oh, dear. My head is going round and round and round.
Bijou, I need to know.
All the papers are in the safe. In the gallery office. Stop asking all these questions.
I need the key.
Bijou, where's the key to the safe?
Henri? You're not Henri. I'm keeping the key just like Henri asked.
Could I borrow that key, please?
Oh, I need my tune. Nothing else matters.
I couldn't get any sense out of her in that state. I had to find a way to get the safe key. Look, Bijou, I brought Henri's glasses.
Oh, Henri, what will I do without you?
I didn't think there was... Bijou wasn't it... She'd had enough to... I didn't think there was... Bijou wasn't... I didn't... Bijou... I didn't... Bijou... I didn't want Trevor to see Bijou in this state. It would... Would you like a rich tea?
Tea? I don't need...
It's not... I didn't... Bijou... I didn't... Bijou was... I didn't... Bijou... Does this smell good?
Henri, please.
Men, så.
Eine kleine Nachtmusik was clearly... It was an end. Bijou's favorite... There was no record on...
Jag har ju ingenting heller.
Bijou's favorite record.
Jasmin med...
Bijou?
Henri.
Bijou?
Oh, I need... Please.
Kan jag köpa en?
The Bois de... I arrived back at the shopping arcade.
Kan inte ha...
Hey, Bassam, how's business?
Good to see you, George. Gotta say, the new branding's hitting the demographic.
Sold any?
This is a soft market, George. Look to the margins. Look to the margins.
What's your latest bargain?
Bargain? Look at the store. Something...
Any other?
Got a batch.
Let me guess. Right.
Got it in one.
I didn't think... I didn't... Do you like whiskey? I'm afraid it's a cheap brand.
No.
Bassam, what's your verdict on this?
Sorry, George. I can't help you with that.
Thank you. I had a close...
Check it out. I've had quite a stock update, and I've got to say the metrics on...
There was a stack of... but all in Greek from the looks of it. The Vera's shutters were down again.
Sorry.
Tony's. Parisian Spring Fa I recognized the name Sasha from the charges listed in all. It was another part of town.
George.
Bijou, it's George again. Stealing a flower from a court.
Varför vill jag göra det?
It was the flower.
Okej. Ingen aning varför.
Henri. The small stuffed dog. Its little face reminded me of Henri. Some dogs really... Two lovers entwined. The artist was...
Säger ingenting, de här
A subtle
tavlorna.
birthmark was the only blame. The subject looked vulnerable. Views like this. Bijou had been the jaw sticks, but the air was still. The subject stared. Bijou looked, and Bijou?
Åh,
Henri? Oh,
börjar väldigt trött.
you're not Henri.
God damn it.
Look at this lovely white flower.
Oh, Henri, what will I do without you?
Does this smell good to you?
Henri.
Look, Bijou, I brought Henri's glasses.
Oh, Henri.
Bijou.
Oh. Please.
That was...
Klockan är sent, ja det är sant. Jag hittar musiken. Jag kan pendla mellan det här stället och marknaden. Marknaden verkar inte ha något. Den här verkar inte ha något. Men herregud, jag ska se. Jag har missat något.
Bijou?
Henri? Oh, you're not Henri.
I didn't... Bijou...
Please.
Fan, hade gjorde ingenting. Solsken bara. This is the only place.
What are those?
Oil pot.
There was a step, but bobbins.
George, what can I do for you?
Oj, nu är jag trött.
I didn't think there would. I didn't. But Sam would. I didn't. I've got a.
Very.
I've still got.
Don't let it loose.
I have half.
Sorry, George. With margins like.
I've got some.
Always good to.
But Sam would. I was sure he didn't want to see it. Smell this.
Ooh.
Do you like whiskey?
No.
Any other bargains?
Not since you last asked.
Thank you. They looked interesting. A stack of those cards that play music when you open them.
Mhm.
They looked interesting. A stack of those.
George!
Does one of your cards play the song Jasmine?
Sounds familiar. Let me check the database. I think that's by the Hairy Lobsters.
Bassam certainly knew his stock.
Aha! Here it is.
How much?
It's yours. If you mention my shop to 3 other people.
Done. Thanks. Thank you.
Knackar vi oss in oss här igen. Det blir inget färdigt med episod 1 ikväll, inte alldeles för trött. Spela musik.
Bijou, it's George again.
Och sen så går vi in med några läxor. Stream imorgon är planen. Och förhoppningsvis kan jag börja lite tidigare. När kommer jag igång idag? Typ nästan 11, halv 11 kanske. 22:30. Ja, halv 11 kom jag igång. Det var lite sent.
Bijou?
Strax efter 9 är ju planen.
How about this card? It plays the tune.
How so? Oh, how wonderful. Dance with me, Henri.
Bijou?
Henri?
Is that better?
Yes, I want to dance.
Look at the...
Oh,
Look, Bijou.
oh, Henri.
Does this smell...
Henri.
Can I have...
Henri, is that you? You're not Henri.
I'd have more luck persuading her if I looked like Henri. I didn't think that Bijou wasn't in any state to make... I didn't... Bijou... I didn't think... Bijou... Would you like a rich tea?
Tea? I don't know.
It's not... I didn't... Bijou... I didn't... Bijou... I didn't think... Bijou... I didn't... Bijou... She'd had enough to drink already. About the provenance.
Not.
She only wanted Henri.
Oh.
Bijou see... Bijou's...
Hur använder saker på mig själv.
Look at this lovely...
Oh, what?
It was the fly... It was the... I found myself at Bijou's well-equipped dressing table. I added Henri's... I looked more and more like a gallery. Time to bring... Henri had more facial hair than... I needed a brown goatee. How about a little blue? Looked like Bijou's... I was already wearing blue. I daubed some rouge. I looked nothing like Henri. I decided to clean my face and start again.
Ja, det har jag glasögon.
I grabbed a strip. I didn't want it on my... My hair was now the same color as Henri's. Henri had more facial. I needed a brown... hairbrush. I wondered if red was my... Lots of cotton. My lapel. My neck. Too bright. I needed a more... My eyes definitely... My hair was now brown. Too bright. I needed a more subtle color. I was already... Hairbrush. I prefer a comb. Bijou used a punch.
Ja.
My hair was already... I was already... Henri and I had a similar build, but how can I disguise my classic Stobart good looks? For starters, I needed to flower power my outfit. I added Henri's flower to my buttonhole. The jasmine definitely gave me that perfect hippie vibe. Getting there, but I needed a little more. It was hard to see the color of Henri's eyes behind the glasses. It was hard to see the color...
Herregud.
I added Henri's glasses. I looked more and more like a gallery owner. Looking good, but not quite there yet. I added Henri's Brett to my disguise. Made my eyes water. Getting there, but I needed a little more. Nope, I needed to try something else.
God damn it.
I was already flushed. I was already... My hair was... I was already... Too bright. I needed a more subtle color. If I had to wear glasses...
Sådär, tror det får bli that's it for tonight helt enkelt. Jag håller på att somna i soffan. Jag är trött. Helt klart. Men lite progress i alla fall. Får fortsätta imorgon. Tack för att du kollade in och höll mig i sällskap som till liten. Det uppskattas. Uppdatera trophies. Så att det är gjort. 61%. Water of Life och Seaside Deluded han nu fixar med. Så att vi närmar oss. Godnatt. Ciao.